We're here, as you point out, to talk to the people. We got a huge crowd here in Florida. So, Rachel, let's go talk to them, see what's important, what's happening in the country. Follow me. Let me introduce you, first of all, to Ivan. Ivan here, I was talking to a minute ago about what's the most important issue right now for you in the country?
The economy and the border.
And why are those your top issues?
Because with the border, we have all these illegals coming in, bringing in drugs, killing our people, and it's disgusting. They're bringing a lot of crime and robberies and just killing our people.
Killing our people. Do you have any evidence of that Walmart discounted version of Dr. Evil? I bet that you don't. But I actually have evidence of the contrary. An independent study from the Department of Justice actually found that undocumented immigrants have substantially lower crime rates compared to native-born citizens and legal immigrants, finding that US citizens are actually 2 times more likely to be arrested for violent crimes, 2.5 times more likely to be arrested for drug crimes, and over 4 times more likely to be arrested for property crimes. But if Fox News says that it's true, then it must be. Oh, don't believe independent studies from the US Department of Justice? Let's hear from Border Patrol agents themselves in this next clip. Take a look.
An insane amount of fentanyl is being brought into this country by illegal immigrants, specifically. Would you say that is true?
Sir, again, we're here to report on the facts on border security. I probably differ from giving an opinion on anything in the news right
With the data, right?
because that's probably doubtful. I can't.
Yeah.
Provide
No, all
a
good. Thank
factual
you, Chief.
statement.
No, I appreciate it. I agree, right? It has to be rooted in the data. You know, a Cato Institute report and CBP data shows that more than 85% of the illicit fentanyl entering the United States is brought in by citizens of the United States of America. So, Mr. Chairman, I request unanimous consent to enter into the record the 2022 Cato Institute report demonstrating that illicit fentanyl is primarily trafficked by U.S. citizens at lawful ports of entry.
I know it's a lot for you Fox News viewers who've shaped your identity around being so anti-fact and anti-woke. But it's about time for you to take that cold shower and wake up to the fact that your bigotry does nothing to solve our immigration problem. But no, I'm sure that you'll run back to your echo chamber of lies with fools like Tucker Carlson discussing the great replacement theory. Let's actually talk about that. But first, let's watch this next clip.
As Neil Monroe at Breitbart has reported, in a given year, roughly 3 migrants are arriving for every 4 Americans who are born in this country. 3 migrants for every 4 Americans born. Oh, remember the great replacement theory? Was it a conspiracy theory? It sounds more like a statistical fact, actually. Was there a vote on this? Did we get to vote on this? Do people want this?
I mean, first off, what evidence do you have that the left is somehow organizing this whole great replacement theory? Do you really think the left is that organized to pull something like this off? You have leftists arguing with each other on Twitter over whether Bernie Sanders is a democratic socialist or a social democrat. But let's actually put this into context, because the types of people who spout this great replacement theory are also the types of people who are like, I don't see color.
I actually agree that slavery is America's original sin. I think it has had consequences that have rippled through the centuries. The question is, what do you do about it? And because it's actually not a very racist country, we've had a ton of intermarriage and even more immigration over the 150 years since slavery ended.
These are the same white people who say life is good for racial minorities. We've had civil rights, we have interracial marriage. Okay, so why do you promote unfounded conspiracy theories like the Great Replacement Theory? It's almost as if you're afraid to become the minority. It's almost as if you think that being a minority is bad and that people are treated differently because they're minorities. It really makes you think. Look, I'll leave you with one lasting metaphor. America's like a school lunch table. Once only available to certain folks, rich white straight men, but over time, different folks of different races, sexes, genders, sexual orientations, and abilities have been fighting for their rights to be at this table. Not to drown out the voices of pre-existing or founding members, but to join the party, to be a group of awesome folks that are different, celebrating their similarities and differences. So are you gonna welcome in folks just wanting to seek a better life to be a part of our beautiful country? Or are you gonna use your bigotry as a sense of identity? And that is all I have for you today on The Breakdown. Thank you for joining me. My name is Scott Johnson. You can check me out on TikTok in the description below. It's pretty awesome. And you can follow me on my YouTube, The Gaze, where I post my independent, longer form content. It's also pretty awesome. But most importantly, smash that subscribe button to The Breakdown. You can find more from independent creators like me. You should totally binge watch these videos. They're pretty good.